This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go here in Cincinnati. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Burrow gonna open by putting it up to the left side, caught by Chase. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. 13 yards on that pass play. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Short pass taken in by the tight end.
On 1, ready?
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions. Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On 1st down, Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Second down, Burrow. To the outside, it's looked in by Chase. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Gun. Dot.
Back to throw, Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
12. Dot.
They'll run here with Brown. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up first and goal.
On 1, ready?
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door.
Here
First
we go.
and goal.
11, Thomas. Dot.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. His first touchdown of the new campaign. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Stick with him again. Good defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Gun is Milton. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. They get 18 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the play fake, it's Milton. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Catch made right side by Thomas. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. On 2nd down, here's Milton. This one hauled in by Thomas. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Get set. Dot.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Catch left side is made by Higgins. Second down and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
11, 11, 11. Dot.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! Putting the tight end in motion. They'll go play action here with Milton. He finds Thomas coming across the field. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Three. 19, pioneer.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
So second down, and they'll run it. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. From the gun, here's Milton. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on third down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Falcons. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Higgins sent in motion.
Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's complete. Jermaine Burton. He'll be close to a first down. A little short, that tackle made at the 42.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
11 mighty. 11 MT, take. 11 MT.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Here we go. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. This pass is caught by Thomas. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards. It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. To the ground, he'll get it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Off the bootleg, it's Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Milton. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Let's get set. Dodge.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Falcons 14, Bengals 7.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll run on 2nd down. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Chris Jenkins, there on the tackle.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Try and throw with Milton. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within 1 possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
This brought in out past the 20. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Dodge.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Gun. Start.
Quick throw, taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Start.
Here's Brown. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Here we go. Start.
Throwing is Burrow. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Up the middle they go. He's got room to the 45. 20. 15. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Let's get set. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll look underneath here for Brown. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A big connection with Burrow and Higgins. 52 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here.
Here we go.
1st down and goal.
Stop.
Here's Burrow. He'll tuck it and take off.
1st and goal. Quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
On one, ready?
2nd and goal.
Gun, gun. Stop. Stop. Stop.
A carry here for Brown. He slams it in there, and he is in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
11 MT tight. Eleven, 11, 11. MT tight. 11 MT tight.
Now, Burrow. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. play fake. It's Milton. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It is a big play there for the Falcons. It's a gain of 34. Here's 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So, 3 quarters next. Tight end going in motion here. On play action, here's Milton. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. He'll go left side. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play action, now it's Milton. Quick throw here is complete. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Falcons. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Moody now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
On 2.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down
here we go, here we go.
and 10. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. 2nd and 10.
2 minutes. 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 2
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Now, Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
On one, ready?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Stop.
To throw is Burrow. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here.
And he will score! Game's on! Jamar Chase! Touchdown, Bengals! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken just shy of the goal line. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. Handoff here, up the middle, and he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll turn and hand this one off. Inside the 40. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
We've just seen it time and time again here today. He just continues to get them for big runs, and I think this one might be his best of the bunch.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. As they try to run it here, and he'll get about 5.
Ready? Here we go, set.
A run now on 2nd down. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. Here's a run, going left, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons are going to extend their lead.
Falcons 35. Bengals 25. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. MT, 11 MT. The hot.
Burrow to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Now a run on first down. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's 2nd and 6.
79 Broncos. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
1-1, ready?
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Gun. Got 11. Got.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
11.
That's good.
Got.
A first down throw for Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Falcons Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it.
Let's go.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons.